Hello, hello, hello. We are gonna make some padsicles. What is a padsicle, you ask? So if you have been following along with my pregnancy posts, I wanted to actually show you how to make a padsicle. And basically, you can use this with reusable pads if you want, or you can actually use disposable pads. It's really just whatever you feel like. I'm going to show you how I'm making them for my reusable pads, and then you really can just take the same recipe and apply it to your disposable pads if that's what you would like. I wanted to show you because sometimes it's a little bit easier when you see it versus in a post. So what is a padsicle? Basically, after you give birth, things are a little bit on fire, swollen, they hurt. And typically what the OB people, nurses, whatever they're called, give you are ice packs and say, here you go, have a nice day. Put it down there as often as you like. Well, the best part is you can use essential oils to soothe things down there with a more natural approach, if that's your jam, okay? So I'm actually going to be using my reusable pads. That may be TMI for you. They're cloth, so you just throw them in the wash and you wash them and you reuse them. Like I said in the beginning, you can actually use disposable ones if you want. It's whatever you want to do. I love these ones from treehuggerclothpads.com. Every pad you buy, they plant a tree or something like that. I probably should have figured that out, but that's okay. What I'm going to be doing is this. I'm actually not going to be making the padsicles out of the pads themselves. I'm going to be making them out of these little guys. And so basically what these are little cloth things that have been hemmed and sewed, and I'm going to make the padsicle part out of this. So after I give birth, this will be in my undies, and then I'm going to take this from the freezer, place it on top, and it's going to be so soothing and so amazing. And then you can just quickly wash this if you need to, or wash the whole thing if you want, but it just adds a little bit of extra fun stuff. Really just play around with it and see what works for you. If you actually want to put the whole solution right on the pad itself, you could totally do that if you want. Let's pretend though that this is a reusable, let's pretend this is a disposable one. And you are going to actually put the solution all on here. Then you're going to put some parchment paper and then roll it up nice and pretty like. Stick it in the freezer and then grab it when you're ready to go into birth and labor. Okay? So what we're going to do is take a stainless steel bowl, and I'm just keeping this recipe pretty simple for my brain. Like I said, you can mix around, you can play with it, do what you want, whatever you want to do. So what we're going to be using is witch hazel. Half a cup of witch hazel. What's going on your hoo-ha? After you just pushed a kid out. Get the alcohol-free one. Enough said, right? All right. So we're going to do a half a cup of that and just pour it in your stainless steel bowl. After that, you're going to take some aloe vera gel. I happen to have a massive one. It comes in all different sizes, shapes, all that you want unscented. Aloe vera gel should not be green. That means it's got some stuff in it that's not good. And I just like to mix it up because it settles and it separates and all that good stuff. So we're going to do another half a cup there. Has a little bit of color to it. I mean, if you want to go all out and actually take an aloe vera plant and strip it yourself and do all that, you could know for sure where your aloe vera is coming from. Then what I'm going to do is just give that a good mix. So it's a pretty slushy solution. And now what I'm going to do is add our essential oils to it. So what I like to use is Immortelle. That is the base. This is the Mac Daddy of all essential oils, all things skin related. This one helps just support your body. It's Soothing, cooling. Let me tell you all the oils that are in it first. We have frankincense, Hawaiian sandalwood, lavender, myrrh, rose, helichrysum. And ironically enough, those are all the other extra oils that I'm going to be adding to this. The nice thing about this roller bottle is it is undiluted. So you are getting straight oils. If you are pregnant and giving birth and are going to have a baby soon, I suggest you invest in a full bottle of Immortelle for all the recipes that you're going to use it for after birth, for all that good stuff, because you're going to love this guy. So what did I say? About 20 drops, okay? Whoops. I don't know. I'm just going to do a squirt of it because whatever. It's going on my hoo-ha, so I'm not going to back off on my hoo-ha. Okay, the next one that we're going to add to it is frankincense. You could just do straight Immortelle if you want and don't have to worry about adding any extra oils if you don't want to. But again, it's going on my hoo-ha, so I'm adding all the oils that I have. All right, so we're going to do 10 of frankincense. There we go. And then helichrysum helps stop blood. It helps support your body, helps healing. It's a great skin one. We're going to do 10 of those. Let's just amp it up. 9, 10. And because I have all of the oils, and why not, we're going to add 10 drops of lavender. That's a soothing one. It's cooling. It's gonna, anytime you get a sunburn or anything like that, it's gonna help with any road rashes, and just help heal things up. Melaleuca or tea tree oil. Again, 10 of those. This is just gonna help any sort of cuts and infections or anything like that that you might have. And then, see this bad boy? This is rose. We're going to add a few drops of her because I have it, because my hoo-ha deserves it after pushing a kid out. And it's powerful for skin. Okay, so healing and so soothing. All right, so you're just going to give that a quick mix. Now I have a bunch of these. I have 6 of them, and I am just going to stick them in the solution and let them get soaked up with all of this goodness, the oils, the witch hazel, the aloe vera gel, and just let them soak in the juiciness, the goodness. And I'm actually going to have some extra solution left over, and I will show you what we're going to do with that in a little bit, which is exciting because we don't like to waste here. All right, so what am I gonna do how am I gonna keep these frozen so my kids don't take them out of the freezer and think they're icicles or popsicles or something like that, right? So this is gonna be what I'm gonna hold them in. What I like about this bag is it's actually a waterproof bag on the inside, or it's a waterproof liner, and they fit perfectly in here when laid flat and all that good stuff. But how are you gonna keep these guys from not sticking to each other when you're going to go to freeze it? So this is where your parchment paper comes in. So let's pretend, like I said before, that you are not using cloth and you think I'm a weirdo, and you're going to use disposables. Let's pretend this is a disposable. You're actually going to take the solution that has the witch hazel, the aloe vera gel, and the oils, and put it right on this disposable pad. Then you're going to line the whole thing with the parchment paper so that it actually sticks to it, and it doesn't stick to each other when you're rolling it up. And you're going to roll it up nice and stick that in the freezer. Okay? And then when you're ready to use it, take it out, put it on, go to town with it. But I'm doing things a little bit different. Why not, right? All right, so I've got my pile of parchment papers. And I'm going to lay one down first because I don't want things sticking to each other. And these have had a good amount of time to soak. And so now we're going to take our soaking wet one and do it like that. You can see it. It's in there right on the parchment paper. And then we're just going to take another piece of parchment paper and put it over there. And then we're just going to repeat the process again. And it smells so good. The rose really helps It smells amazing and delicious. Nothing but the best for you hoo-has. Okay, I'm on my last one. And I really don't I personally don't ice down there that long. But if you want to make more or less, it's really totally up to you. And just see what works best for you and all that good stuff. Okay, so I've got my little stash and my little pile here. So what I'm gonna do, and they're all sandwiched beautifully between the parchment paper and all of that, is now I'm gonna shove them in here and just zip it, put it in the freezer, and make a little note that I need to bring this to the hospital with me with my reusable pads. So that is a Padsicle, my version of it. Now we have all of this good solution left over and we are not going to waste it. So the next thing that I'm going to make is a Peri spray. Okay, I found this awesome bottle on Amazon. Mind you, in the past I have just asked the hospital for a couple of extra Peri bottles that they give you. They fill it with water and you're supposed to spray yourself off after you go to the bathroom. So why not give yourself a nice little spritz down there with some oils that are easy to use. So this time around I bought myself a Peri spray. It's called Water Pulse and you can find it on Amazon. It actually comes with this this guy or a straight one, whatever your preference is. I think I'm going to stick with this one. And the whole idea is this is going to be filled with whatever solution that you make. I'll show you what I'm doing first. And then when you go to the bathroom, you just pop the little protector guy off and hold it upside down and spritz yourself away. So you're nice and clean. All right, it's nice and convenient, it's fun, and why not, okay? So what are we gonna do? All I'm gonna do is open up this bottle, take what is left over from our Padsicle. Oh, I should have gotten a funnel for this. Our Padsicle solution. I'm gonna pour this in here. You can see my creepy face from behind the bottle. So that we're not losing out on any of those awesome oils. We're not losing out on the witch hazel. We're not losing out on the aloe vera gel. And then actually what I'm gonna do is take some distilled water and fill the rest up. I prefer to use distilled water or filtered water just because I don't really want tap water sitting in here. And then using that to spray things, okay? So that's what I'm gonna do. And now I have an awesome therapeutic skin healing anti-swelling solution to spray myself after I give birth and go to the bathroom. Every time I go to the bathroom, I can just have a little spa experience with that, okay? So that's that. Hopefully that gives you a nice visual on how to make Padsicles, how to make a super easy Peri spray, and reach out if you have any questions and if you need help getting these oils so that you are prepared for birth. I'll be more than happy to help you. Have a great day.